He would come to the playground with his friend, but the friend always left him and played with the other children. One day, while he was sitting on the bench, a dog approached him and started playing with the boy. The boy smiled and became happy, and every day he returned to the playground just to play with the dog. "You make me happy," he said to the dog. One day, while he was playing with the dog, his friend took a stick and threw it onto the road. The dog ran for the stick when suddenly it was hit by a car. "No!" shouted the boy. His friend and the other children started laughing. The boy ran to the dog and saw that the dog was injured. The boy cried and moved the dog out of the road. While he was sitting next to the dog, a man approached him. "I will help you," the man told him, and took the dog. "Thank you," replied the boy. Together with the boy, the man took the dog to the vet. The vet looked at the dog and said, "The dog's leg is broken. Will he survive?" asked the boy in fear. "He will, don't worry," answered the vet with a smile on his face. The man helped the boy to take the dog home. The boy and his father built a house for the dog, gave him water, and took care of him every day. The next morning, the boy came to the playground with his friend again. "Where is your dog?" his friend asked. The boy replied, "His leg is broken. He will need time to recover." His friend started laughing and said, "Then go play alone." With a smile, he went to play with the other children. After some time, the dog recovered. The boy was very happy, and together with the dog, he came to the playground to play. He saw his friend on the playground, but the friend had an injured arm. The boy approached him and asked, "What happened to your arm?" "I fell, but it doesn't hurt," replied the friend. "I am sorry I threw the stick and hurt your dog." The boy didn't say anything. "Do you want to play together?" the friend asked. The boy thought for a second and answered, "Yes." The boy and his friend started playing football. The dog was lying next to the field and watched the boy. The boy was winning, and at one point, his friend pushed him, and the boy fell and hurt his leg. "It hurts!" yelled the boy in tears. The dog came up to the boy and started barking at his friend. The friend started laughing and said, "I didn't want to play with you. I was just kidding. I wanted to hurt you," and left with a smile again. The boy could not move his leg, and then he heard a familiar voice. "I will help you." When he looked at the man, he saw that it was the same man who helped him with the dog. "Thank you very much," said the boy. The man took the boy to the hospital, leaving the dog in front of the hospital to wait. The doctor looked at the boy and asked him, "How did you fall?" "I didn't fall. My friend pushed me," he replied. "Not all those we call friends are our friends," said the doctor. "Is my leg going to be okay?" asked the boy. "You are okay. Tomorrow everything will be fine," assured the doctor. The man helped the boy to come home. While they were walking to the boy's house, the dog walked next to them. Then the dog saw his friend. The dog started barking furiously and ran towards his friend. The friend started to run away from the dog and then fell and hurt his arm. The friend cried in pain and shouted, "The dog hurt me. Help me, please." The man whispered to the boy's ear, "Life always gives back what you do to others." A few days later, someone knocked on the door of the boy's house. The boy's father opened the door and saw a policeman. "Your boy's dog hurt another kid." The father was shocked. "We will have to take your dog away," said the policeman. "Why did your dog hurt your friend?" the father shouted angrily at the boy. The next day, the boy sat in his room and cried. "I miss my dog," screamed the boy. After a couple of weeks, the boy came to the playground again. He sat alone on the bench and thought about his dog. At one point, a man appeared behind him. "Turn around," he said. The boy turned and saw a man holding his dog. The boy became very happy and hugged the man. "Thank you very much," shouted the boy. The man then said, "Let's go for a walk together." While they were walking, the man said, "Your friend always hurts you, and friends don't do that." "I just don't want to be alone," the boy replied. "You are not alone anymore. Life rewarded you with a dog." The boy smiled and told the man, "The dog makes me very happy every day." The man smiled and said, "That is how real friendship should look like." After some time, the boy came to the playground every day to play with his dog. One day, he noticed his old friend sitting alone on a bench. He approached his friend and asked him, "Why are you sitting alone? Why don't you play with your other friends?" The old friend looked at him and sadly replied, "No one wants to have a fake friend."